Hello Cancer, and welcome to your monthly reading for August 2022. So this reading, let's see what August has in store for you. And this reading is I'm doing it, for the first 10 days, then 10th to 20th, and 20th to the end of the month. So that's your card for the first 10 days. Let's see what is in score for score for Cancer. What's in store for Cancer? Why is the word score coming? um, I'm hearing messages from spirit, right? Yeah, so score, maybe some settling of scores is gonna happen for you in August, right? Okay, so what is for Cancer in the month of August? Let's see, and do give me a feedback, if this impromptu message from spirit rings true with you anytime in the month of August, that some scores were being settled, or you had to settle it, or somebody else had to settle with you, right? This is still from the 10th, from sorry, the 10th to the 20th, and let me get you one card from 20th to the end of August. One card, or as maybe whatever spirit would like to tell you. For I think we have two. Yeah, okay. Let's start. Till the 10th, you are embracing the future. What did I say? I think with settling scores, right? You need to move on to something, and you need to move on to something new. There is a change coming for you. Some scores need to be settled, Cancer. Something needs to, the scorecard needs to be tallied, right? And you need to kind of move away from that. That is what I'm getting. Embracing the future, and once you settle that, then you are open to new roads are open for you. You need to move on to something new. And as we speak of that, we've got the Justice card. Woo, I love that. Because why? Simply because these messages, when they come, a slip of a tongue is not a slip of the tongue, right? This is called a Freudian slip. You saying something which might not be connected, but it has a meaning, and we got it with hearing messages and justice. Your scoreboard needs to be, your scorecard needs to be tallied. Some justice needs to happen, with you, or you need to get some kind of justice for yourself, or you need to do be a little more just towards another person. But there is definitely some kind of, oops, your cards have come, some kind of justice needs to happen. Some doors need to close, some need to open. You need to walk a new path. This is till the 10th of August, right? We've got the Justice card, we have got the 5 of Swords, right? 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So what is this Justice card about? There has been a situation which has been rather unfair. Everyone watches tarot, but all of us, we all have karma towards another person. We have karma which is coming towards us. So it's a little difficult to say, which part of the scale you belong to, because we also need to balance with others, and others also need to balance it with us. But just, see for yourself, what is a situation where either, it does happen that, we have not been very nice to somebody, and, there's somebody who's deliberately been, let's say, mean and nasty to us, right? And, there was a situation, nothing could be done about it. Okay, nothing could be done about it, but nothing could be done about that situation, because it is over and it has happened. Just hold on a second, because this is what I'm getting. See, there is a situation about which nothing can be done. So when universe is balancing out something for you, right? Don't get into don't get into the fact who has won, who has lost, whose fault is it. It's my fault, it's your fault. That kind of blame game, that kind of nitpicking, that kind of picking up a fight on small issues when things are in the process of getting balanced. I told you, something is getting balanced, something is closing, something is opening up. Right now, whatever it is, whatever situation is ending, there is nothing you can do, because that situation has reached its culmination, and that is why nothing is happening except divine justice needs to happen. When divine justice happens, when doors close, when scoreboards get tallied, and the balance sheet is also worked on, whatever comes your way, it's a good idea not to get into petty fights, not to get into petty blame game, not get into this kind of back and forth with somebody, right? Because it is going to, whatever is happening for the best. We've got the 10 of cups. You might not realize it now, but in the long run, whenever this kind of a balance happens, whenever karma is cleared, there is always someone who's going to feel like a winner and somebody is going to feel like a loser, which is a very important theme of this 5 of Swords. It's all about winning and losing. There is a strong sense which I am getting from your reading, Cancer. There is a strong sense of someone has lost and someone has won. Now how it applies in your situation, you will need to see. But when things come to an end, when justice is delivered, when a situation which is on which you don't need to work anymore, the work has already been done, the rewards are going to come. Somebody is going to like the rewards, somebody is not going to like the rewards. Whatever it is something which has to get balanced out like that. Okay, so it would be a good idea to close the door on the past and move on to what is coming your way. 10th to the 20th, you're coming into power. Now whatever the situation is, whatever the outcome is, like I said, somebody is winning, somebody is losing. You see how it could be different for all of you, but the fact is that you need to step into your own power. You must understand what empowers you, right? When you feel that justice has been done to you, you will start feeling that power. You will feel that yes, all rights have been rights and the wrongs have been addressed in a very fair manner. And for those of you where you feel that something has come into balance for you, you will feel, like I said, you will feel empowered. But those of you where you feel that something has been that you were the one who kind of lost, you feel that you have lost in this, you must understand how you need to reclaim your power, how you must get your power back, understand your power and step into it. It's don't look at life about winning and losing. Life is more about balancing your karma. And even if we have these kind of instances where we feel like a loser, the universe does not look at and does not create winners or losers. These are the tags which our language has given us, and we put it on ourselves or another person. It's all about reclaiming your power. Whether you feel you have won, you feel empowered and powerful, but that is not the right thing either in the eyes of the universe and universal laws, because they say that pride always comes before a fall. So don't feel proud about having come in the category of a winner, and don't feel miserable about putting yourself in a category of a loser. It's not a winner and loser situation. It is all understanding right power, right authority, working with that without having any pride or without actually putting any labels in this. Okay, these are the cards which are coming out. We have the Temperance. That's what I wanted to actually say, that it is all about a new balance coming. So don't put these tags on yourself, even if things have worked in your favor or they have not worked in your favor. Whatever is happening is ensuring that there is a new balance which comes in your life. That is where something is opening up for you, right? So don't put tags on that, don't label that, don't judge that. Just look at it as a new way of understanding and tapping into your own power and authority, right? So a new balance is coming for you. We have the Lovers card over here. For those of you where it is a relationship thing, now you probably you have to choose a new path. I don't want to bracket my reading specifically for a relationship, for work, money, health, etc. Just apply it to your situation, okay, Cancer? So now that you've run road is close, see there's a path, this person is has left, and we can see what the path is, but we cannot see what the new path is. Lovers is also a card about choices. A new balance is coming, new choices are coming. There is a time for patching up with not patching up, but kind of connecting with people you knew earlier. And Two of Cups is also about meeting people like yourself, kindred souls, those who are cut from the same cloth, soulmates what we call, right? So when you move on to this new path towards a new balance, you will see people teaming up with you. And for some of you, where I said that people coming back. We have the judgment card over here. So again, there is, like I said, this is definitely something where things are getting balanced out. So from the 10th to the 20th, days might overlap. You will also need to take a look at relationships. Everything is about relationships, be it at the professional level, home, love, anything, because we're always interacting with people, right? So this would be an opportunity for you to patch up with other people as well. Look back at your past of how you have dealt with them, how they have come across with you. And we have the Empress card as well as the Nine of Wands. So this is a card of see, whatever has happened, whatever justice has been delivered, it's not the end of the road, it's the end of a road to something. Some chapter closes, but there is a little work which needs to be, which will still be pending. And when we say this coming into power card, we see the Temperance card. You're being urged to have a new perspective to the situation, so that you can wrap up with the Judgment card whatever is left pending. I hope you can see the cards. Yeah, you can wrap up whatever is pending, because Nine of Wands is a card which says that things are not yet over. So you understand what is over, and you understand, and you might not know what is coming, but you do know that something has ended, and you need to brace for the future. You need to accept the future. A lot more balance will come into the situation, but tying up of the loose ends will still be pending till the 20th of August. From 20th to 30th, let's see what are your cards. You've got breaking barriers, and you've got standing firm. So you will be breaking barriers is situations which were you felt that nothing can happen, no growth can happen, things will not move. You will start seeing a shift in changes. Shift in changes. Shift coming in your situation changing. You will see those these are the first few leaves which offer a glimmer of hope that look, something is growing, something is coming, something is happening. So that should and the moment you start seeing these small results, stand firm in regard with whatever has been working in the past which has led to this. Alright, so whatever you will be doing, whatever new balance you get, whatever you need to go back, and whatever you're trying to fix, you will see the results of those things in from the 20th to the end of August. And when you start seeing results, it means that whatever way you were working, whatever technique you were adopting, whatever procedure you were using, it is giving results. And that is why continue doing what you will start doing from the 10th of August approximately, right? We have the Devil energy. This is a card which says that you need to let go of control. A, you need to not get obsessed with what is happening. B, you need to not tie down things and people and situations so that they don't breathe and grow. It is about with this card coming here, Cancer, I can say that you will be obsessed about this. You will want to have things working in a particular way, in the way you choose, in the thought process you have, because you will see yourself coming into some kind of power. But this card is saying that allow things to grow, allow things to happen, let there be room for breathing, let there be breathing space. Don't get too controlling, demanding, though you're being asked to stand firm, but not dig in your heels and reach a position where you are not going to budge. That kind of approach is not going to work at all, because if it does, then you are the one who's going to feel quite unhappy with the way things because the things are not going to progress. See, things are coming to an okay, I just got this. For some of you might not want this change. Some of you might not want this change. You will resist that change. You will resist the balance. You will not want to try and fix things. You might resist this entire procedure, whatever is happening. When things happen, there is you need a new approach, you need a new balance, you need a new way of proceeding from here onwards. Some of you might be very resistant to that, Cancer. That is why I'm getting this. For some of you, you will want to dig in your heels and not want to accommodate. You are going to want to have your way. You want to have things done your way, completely controlling things. But it is only going to lead you to grief, because something needs to get over for good. Your reading started with Justice, it is ending with the World card. Major Arcana here, Major Arcana here. Stand firm where things move and things grow and things change. If you feel that nothing is growing, nothing is moving, it means that you are in this Devil energy where you are wanting to control a situation, where because this is for you. this kind of energy is just going to, it does happen when we try to, save a situation. We are scrambling here and there, somehow let it not change, somehow let it be the same. I'm not going to change, I don't want to let it go, I want to keep it the way it is. It is only going to give you sadness, because justice has already been delivered, Cancer. So it would be a good idea to flow with the process, because something needs to come to an end. You need to let it go so that you can embrace your future. I see some of you resisting it. I see some of you, not wanting to accommodate, compromise, meet somebody halfway. You just want to, that energy is coming very, very strongly. I do not know why. Right? So, and sometimes, I do feel with breaking barriers, some of you, in your obsession to, keep things in a particular manner or have them going in a particular manner, you're willing to, break certain boundaries, which is not good. Right? You need to stand firm, but it does not mean that you're not going to. Standing firm is very different from digging in your heels and not budging. Standing firm is to hold on to what works, but don't take it to that extent, don't take it to the devil extent where you refuse to budge, you refuse to accommodate, you refuse to compensate. That is not going to work for you. Something is definitely getting over. You need to embrace the future. How you do that, what procedure you adopt, what balance you can bring, not bring, that's your free will, Cancer. That's your choice, what you do, what you don't do. This is just a reading which is giving you the drift of things for August, of 2022, right? So the choice is yours, but it's definitely talking of big changes for you, big things coming to an end, and big things, even for your future. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.